felt a lot better. There's just April. Yeah, just April's here. Forgot to open it on my laptop. So, hey, April, how are ya? I've been running, and I'm not 100% ready, but, you know, I'm sharing it out real quick. I didn't get a chance to do that. I created it and then turned around and left this morning and just got home a little while ago. I've been scrambling. So, and Wendy's down taking care of the pups.
I'm just waiting for my YouTube to come up. There it is.
Yeah, it's up on mine now.
Yeah. Hi, just April. Welcome. We're just sharing the sew out here real quick. Invite a friend or two if you'd like.
Yes, please. That would be awesome.
All right.
And I just saw pictures of my daughter on Facebook, so I think the wedding is this afternoon.
Who's getting married?
My grandson.
Okay.
They're in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I remembered you said that. Aw.
So I'm sad I couldn't be there. But I'm just praying that everything goes well.
Is she from there then?
No, that's where they just wanted to get married on the beach.
Oh, okay.
And since he's making the big bucks now, and he is, and they don't live out, they don't live outlandishly. They live pretty frugal.
Uh-huh.
They decided to do that. So my daughter, his mom's there and her mom's there, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like they're having a big wedding there. They're relaxing, and they've been living together for several years now. So.
Oh, right. Well, congratulations to them.
Yeah, it's awesome. She's a sweet girl. And trying to make sure I whiz down through here so fast. Sometimes I'm sharing it to my family and they don't want me to. Hitting everybody, so. Let's see. I'll do one more and then I'll stop and get focused. I hope everything went well yesterday for Mimi and her daughter.
Me too.
I wasn't sure if it was Taylor or if it's another daughter. I know she's got several children. So.
No, I think it's the other one. One of the other ones.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. So actually, I saw two more names I wanted to hit. So let me do that. And
I'm still sharing out here.
Yeah. And there's Leah B. How are you, Leah?
Leah.
Hey, Carla, how are you doing?
Hi, Carla.
Wendy sent me a message and said, well, we can do a pop-up around 3. I said, yes, ma'am. I've got so much. And then I stopped at a thrift and I got some clothes, ladies. I got some new clothes. And most of them, several things that I got were still new with tags. So I've been wearing the same stuff for forever. And I wanted to get back to going to church without looking like a grunge. Which I walk around pretty much looking like a grunge. And so I found some things I can feel comfortable wearing to church. It's not dressy, but it'll feel comfortable wearing to church. So I was happy about that. Hey, Diana.
All right.
I'm
sending some of the ladies over there to you, Pearl.
All righty. I am.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm having a great day today. I went to the chiropractor. I feel like a new person.
I went to the dentist.
I don't like the dentist.
And I love the dentist.
I hate the dentist.
I got a good report.
I don't hate the dentist. I hate having to go to the dentist.
Yeah.
Because
I love it. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah. Hey, Lori. Hey,
Hi, Lori B. Hey,
hey,
Rosita. We're just talking about our day. I went to the dentist for my just routine 6-month, and
hey, Cheryl.
all is
Hey,
good.
Jay.
Hey, Jay, Cheryl.
Well, that's awesome. I abhor going to the dentist. And now that I have this wonderful insurance that you have when you're on Social Security, I hate it even more. Hey, Paula.
Paula. I got to tell you guys this little story. What my mother, she spent last night here. So this morning, she wants to get back into her painting. She does some beautiful work. And so I had gotten just about every color of the Finnabar, their acrylic paint. So I put them all in a, cigar box, a nice one. It was plain. I mean, it wasn't decorated or anything. And I had gotten some paintbrushes that was in this really pretty tube. So anyway, I took it down, and she come downstairs, and I said, the Easter Bunny left you something early. And I said, Happy Easter. So she looks at the box, and she opens it, and she was like, oh yeah, and she's looking at the paint, and then she says, why did you decorate this box? I can't win. I said, give it back. I said, well, it's a really pretty box.
Give it back to me, and I'll decorate it.
I wasn't going to decorate it. I said, but now that you're saying, something about it, but I had to laugh. I thought, only my mother.
No, Mom.
So anyway, that just cracked me up. I said, I got to tell the ladies.
Yeah.
Well,
ladies, my grandson's getting married this afternoon on a beach somewhere in the Dominican Republic. So if y'all would be praying for them, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
My daughter posted some pictures.
Still getting married.
Yeah.
Hey, Jill.
Hey, Jill. All right, I will be invoicing. I may do another pop-up. I won't tomorrow. I'm going to get some work done. I may do another pop-up on Sunday, but it'll just depend on how much I get done. So we'll see. Hey, Carol, how are you doing?
Hi, Carol.
It's Friday. I'm having a great day. We're having lots of rain starting this afternoon, and it's supposed to be all weekend, so I'm not going back out.
Yeah, it's supposed to get really chilly here. I mean, it's clouding up. It was really nice earlier, and then we're probably going to get a little snow on Sunday.
Oh, well, we have flood warnings. So that means we're going to be getting a lot of rain. Well, they look at the weather map, and it doesn't always do what they're predicting. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I just know I ran by the grocery store and picked up a few things, and I don't have to get out of the house again till next week.
I went to I had to pick up some prescriptions for Norm, and then I picked up some groceries, and of course I went overboard and spent too much money, and you know how that goes.
I do.
But I can't go to Walmart and not, get out of there with just a few dollars. So, oh well. Well, I mean, we'll eat the stuff, but it was, I don't plan on doing that. But I mean, everything is so expensive. I didn't even buy that much.
I understand. I'm just buying for me, and I'll go in there and just pick up, not even any meats, and it'll be $100.
I know, and I was like looking at some of the prices and like thinking back, like even to just like maybe last year and how much they've jumped.
Yep.
And it's incredible.
Thank you, our government. Rosita's saying, please send rain and snow. They're already melting here. It's supposed to be in the 90s.
Oh, shut up, Rosita.
They're too hot or too cold or too dry or too wet.
I didn't mean that, Rosita. Stop your whining. Sit in the air conditioning.
Well, I'm complaining about the rain, and you're talking about snow, and
Oh my.
it's
Hey,
so funny.
Jasper.
Hey, Jess.
I'm glad
So, Wendy, what
Rosita
have you
has
got for
thick
today?
skin. She can take it. Oh
Oh,
my.
yeah. She just tosses it back. Hey,
Yeah, my
Lola, how
sister
are
lives
ya?
not too far from Rosita.
I say that
Uh,
again.
my sister, Peggy, lives not too far from Rosita.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, she lives about an hour and a half, I think.
When you go down to visit your sister, you have to go by and
I
smack
know.
Rosita around a
We
little
haven't been
bit.
there for a few years, but they're coming in on Friday, her and her hubby. So they were here in October.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be nice to see them.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
So anywho, do you want to go ahead and start? It's almost 3:15, a
Yep.
few
Yep.
minutes,
I can. I'll put it on me.
and have a nice group here. Thanks for coming, everybody, on this short notice.
I went to a thrift today, and I got clothes for me. But while I was there, I happened to find these, and they're in pristine condition. You just have to iron the fold out of the center. And they're all different colors. So I'm going to do them for $4 each. If they were grungy, I probably wouldn't do as much, but I paid a little more because they were so pristine and clean. So I'm going to have a pink, and it's got a pretty pink rose on it. Hey, Coco.
Hey, Chiquita.
I said Coco. Chiquita. I had too much sugar. I'm trying not to do sugar because it makes you can see how red that little knuckle is. And it's because I ate sugar I shouldn't have eaten.
Oh, I gotcha.
So that's going to be A. It's got the pretty pink and darker pink rose. And it has the napkin, and it's all still nicely folded. I don't think it's ever been taken out and used for anything.
All right, toe socks, still in all the mods. Carol's going to be her understudy. Okay, well, I see how it goes.
Well, that's awesome.
Good luck, Cheryl. Yeah.
Yeah, working with Rosita, you're going to need all the luck you can get.
Oh my gosh.
I'm joking. Y'all know I'm joking. I love Rosita.
That's awesome, though. Congrats. She'll be great on it.
And so B is going to be this pretty yellow. And to me, this flower looks kind of like a tulip or some sort of bulb type flower with the yellow there and then the blue and the green leaves. That'll be B.
Very pretty.
And then I'm going to do a different color. I'm going to do green.
Hey, Erin.
Hey, Erin, how are you doing? It's a pretty mint green, and then it's got a little bit darker green. You've got a little pink, and then you've got some brown flowers. And these are just kind of, it got squished up in their packaging, so it's a little folded up, but I haven't seen any kind of stains. I don't think these ever got you. Okay, I'm looking for C, not B. So we'll just do A, B, C, and we'll have 2 rounds.
Okay. Yes, Paula, probably for just a little bit today. I have a lot of projects started I need to get together and get finished. So I'm going to put this one in.
Cleaning the house. I don't want to do that. It would take forever.
Hey, Jen Tracy Sparkle.
Hey,
welcome.
Jen. How are ya?
Let me refresh. Oh my.
I know. I'm kind of over technology.
I had to help my mother with some stuff this morning. First thing, I didn't even have half a cup of coffee in me. And I'm like, oh gosh.
I definitely don't not like technology before coffee. Hey,
all right.
how are you? And J-Mac, how are you, J-Mac?
Hey, J-Mac. Everybody's popping in here. Let's see. Okay, let's get down to business here. Jen, we'll take A.
Okay, thank you, Jen.
And Cheryl G. I see her for B and C. I don't see anyone else for B or C, so we'll give both of those her. Hey, Debbie Vasey, welcome. How are you?
Debbie. All right, let's see.
Exactly, Rosita. She said, I think everyone should learn to mod and do it at least once.
Yep.
Gives you an idea of what we go through and how it is.
It's challenging sometimes. It really is. I have never been the best at it. I know I'm not the best, but I've gotten more comfortable with it because I've done it more.
Yeah, and I think that's what it takes. Let's see. Loving sunny Florida. Good for you, Debbie. I was just
awesome.
on Rosita's case because she was telling us how hot it is there already.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I have another yellow, but it's totally different. It's got a little more orange in it. To me, that looks like an orchid. I don't know, but that part looks like an orchid to me. So, and then the leaves are brown instead of green. So, that's going to be A. But I was so excited. I found some clothes to wear, and I just don't have the money to. I go to the store and I can't find anything I like anyway.
Yeah.
But I found several things, and some of them still have the tags on them, so I was excited. I think that's tomato, but I'm not sure. But I know that's an eggplant.
Yeah, it looks like a little tomato.
And that looks like a cucumber, and that's either an apple or another tomato. I don't know. But it's got a kind of a apricot peachy pink trim. And that'll be B. And I found a box today that I got excited over because I'm going to fill it full of goodies. And I've got a pretty blue here. And it's got the
oh, that's really pretty. That blue.
They're all pretty. I mean,
they are all pretty.
You could collect these and wind up with all the different ones, and in a heartbeat, because they are all really pretty. And so that's it. That's A, B, and C.
Okay, put that in. And
I had told myself I wasn't going to look at anything, but I did. And I saw those and snapped that thing up.
Yes, I wanted just to comment. Yes, Carol, you do an excellent job modding for W&M.
Carol will have to have a chat.
She's very good at it.
I've got to do more sales. I am buried in stuff, and I've got to do more sales. So if you'd like to mod for me, Wendy's got her things going on, and we've got our Thursday, but I've got to start doing more sales. So.
All right, Cheryl G will take the C and the A. Carol's blushing. Aw. Anybody for the B?
Nobody for the veggies? So I'm kind of hyped up on sugar right this minute, y'all. Publix has this, they have their bakery. And they used to have in the bakery case something called a yo-yo. And it's a chocolate chip cookie with buttercream that thick in the middle, and another chocolate chip cookie, and they dip it halfway in chocolate. Yeah. And I've been avoiding them. They don't have them at this Publix here. Well, I was going through there today, and I saw this little container. I wanted a little something sweet. And this is how bad I am, y'all. I'm just telling you I'm bad with sugar. It's my alcohol, I guess. But they had a little container, and it had 3 yo-yos in it that were this big. And I was only going to eat one. I've eaten all 3. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. All right. I've been bringing out 1 or 2 things from my booth. And I just saw these in the kitchen when I was walking this way, and I just picked them up and grabbed them. They are crystal angels, and they're candle holders.
Those are pretty.
I didn't find a manufacturer when I researched them for my booth, but I did find several people selling them, and they were selling in the $20 to $40 range. And I priced them in my booth, and it's lead crystal. I priced them in my booth for $25 for the set of 2, but I'll take $12 if anybody's interested in it. Otherwise, I'm going to be starting to put some of this stuff out on eBay and all that kind of stuff.
All right.
They would have made a great Easter spring gift.
Yeah, very pretty. All right, I'm going to put that in. Yeah, if anybody's interested in helping mod, just send us a message.
Yep, we'll be happy to let you mod, and
we'll let Rosita train you, and
yeah.
then you'll be all ready for us.
I like that. I like that. Jen Gibson.
Hey, Jen Gibson. All right, she's going to get those. I just refreshed.
Great. Thank you, Jen. And thank you, Cheryl, for hopping in there too. And I'm going to go put these in a place where I won't knock them off and break them. So they'll give me just a second to do that and get them off this table. There's too much stuff around this table right now. Okay, thank you for your patience. And I have, we've got several people here today that weren't here yesterday. So I'm going to show you ladies some things that I did yesterday and see if there's any interest.
That's awesome, J Mac. She said she just heard from Mary and she's got to come home yesterday.
Yes.
That's great.
Who was it? Cindy B. Cindy Brown.
Okay.
Sent me a message, and I should have mentioned that, but I totally forgot. See, those are all done. I made something, y'all. For those of y'all that weren't here yesterday, I actually made some things. And what I did was I'm taking a lot of the fabrics and things that I just have little bits of. She is a good mod. It's because she's patient. She doesn't lose patience. I have these things that I printed out from Ulsadina. I don't remember which thing it is, but if you're really interested, you can let me know and I'll look it up and tell you. And I put a small piece of pink fabric, a small piece of this really pretty rose fabric that I had ages ago. And you get this insert lace that I didn't have a lot of, and that's what I used. I'm trying to use up things I don't have a whole lot of. And it's a beautiful, beautiful insert piece. And then I put a small piece of this lace, all right, on there. And then I took a rose. This is what I did. I took one of these little roses and I put a little spider on there, a little connector. And then I had little pieces of lace that I had snipped off, and so I folded them and slipped them over it. Then curled snipped it and curled the end, and then just put it on there. And then what I've given you to go with it is a piece of tulle, a piece of the pink fabric. They're all different sizes and shapes. It's just what was left over. And then another piece of that lace. Then I did the same thing. This is how it looks on the back for the rose. And then I just used a Tim Holtz binder clip and clipped it to the, and I can't find my thing. Did I do these for $4 yesterday?
I think you did them for $5.
For $5? Was it $5?
I could be.
No, $4. I did $4.
Okay, sorry.
No, I couldn't remember either. So I have almost all of them have pink roses, but I ran out of pink roses. So they have a pink rose on the inside, but some of them have a yellow rose on the outside. But this has that ivory color rose So I felt like it still kind of went with it. But most of them still have 2 pink roses.
Okay, that is it.
I just needed to be able to do something creative, even if it's just something small like that. It just...
Okay. Jen Gibson would like a pink one.
Okay, thank you, Jen. I miss you, Jen.
And she says, beautiful pearl.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Says, gorgeous flips, Pearl. Gorgeous. Just April will take one with the yellow rose.
Okay, thank you, April.
Leah Brannon will take a yellow.
Oh, yay. All right, I'm putting these on here. There we go.
And Cheryl Goebel will take one of each.
Who else wanted the yellow? Leah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then who was the next person?
Cheryl G.
Cheryl G. Okay.
We'll take one of each.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Cheryl. I was going to do something. I forget what it is now that I was going to do, but I needed my stamp pads and I couldn't get to them. And it's like, okay, you got to get this place cleaned up. And the only way to do that is to sell stuff and get it out of here. All right, now I'm just going to bring this up. I had toile yesterday. So if you weren't here yesterday and you're interested in toile, put it in the comments and I'll bring it out. Otherwise, I'm not going to. Because a lot of people were here yesterday and they saw it all. So just let me know. But the other thing I did was... Hey, Janine. The other thing I did was these. And this is, and I've got the list of who got some yesterday. You know how all the time we get these things and it's like 3, 4, 5 for $1? You're getting 25. You're getting 5 yellow. These are the large index cards. You're getting 5 pink, 5 blue, 5 green, and 5 orange. And I put them in this glassine bag where I took this curtain piece and cut it to fit. This is some sari silk that I just cut up and made little bows and put little pieces here. And this is it Penny or Cheryl that does that frayed fabric trim? Some of that trim on there. And these are $5. And then I put a little Tim Holtz rose on there. I had fun. I actually had fun getting to do these. So
good. Those are adorable.
And so it either has orange or blue. I've got 1, 2. Got several orange and several blue. Yep, got plenty.
And that is in.
What color, Leah? Orange or blue? The cards inside are all the same. I just had Just
I
wanted to do
mean,
something different so that they weren't exactly the same. I guess I should have put the A and the B down. That would have made more sense.
okay, Mimi is going to take one of each.
Okay.
Leah says orange.
Great. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. So we'll get those out of the way. And this is the last thing that I did. I had a little bit of fabric that I found, and it was Simplicity pattern fabric. And so the whole fabric was just alternating pattern cover images. And so there's 12 that are on the inside. There's one that's on the outside, but these vary because it was really odd because in the piece of fabric that I had, there were maybe 5 or 6 different patterns that there were only 1 or 2 pieces, not a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what's inside, and I've already cut them out. And they're all vintage. This is fabric I got probably 3 or 4 years ago. And I did see it occasionally in their clearance, but I haven't seen any for a good while, or I would have bought a little bit more because it was popular.
Really cool.
And this is one of my favorites. I love it. I think that's cute. And my camera is not. Let's see if this makes a difference. No, it's still, my camera is not focusing. I couldn't think of the word. Close up. But this will help you see them a little bit better.
Very nice.
And so this is what's inside. And it does vary. I put this little piece of fabric with it because you can use these little dress things to cut up and make things with. And then I just pinned it with a safety pin at the top. But I also put 2 yards of this seam binding. It's a pretty cream seam binding because it's sewing related. Because it's the seam binding. So I still have a few of those, and they are $5.
Okay. That is in. All right. Carol L. will take 2, please.
Thank you, Carol.
Jay would like 1.
Thank you, Jay.
And just April would like 1.
Thank you, April. I appreciate that. I haven't been able to do a whole lot of handmaids, and so I get a little anxious about whether I've put something together that anybody's going to like besides me. So it's gratifying to have people like what you've done. And I'll fold that back in there.
And Mimi would like 1 as well.
Oh, thank you, Mimi. Mimi, did everything go okay yesterday?
Yes, we were talking about you, Mimi, just hoping that everything worked out.
Yeah. We sure were. Let's see. That's Carol, I'm going to make sure you get 2 different images on yours. Yeah. And then I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'll make sure you get 2 different images. All right. Now let's see what else I can come up with. That's all of the handmaids. But I've got some other things I'm going to be working on. And Wendy did some Reader's Digest yesterday, and everybody seemed to be interested. So I dug around and pulled what I've got one more, but it's under a stack of like 15 books, and they're all over my head, and I'm not reaching for it. So it'll have to be another time. So I've got this one. It's that pretty gold with black shadow dot on it, and this is kind of a rust color. It is coming loose right there, but other than that, it's in great shape. The Ex Libris is clean. It's got images in it. That's going to be A. I have two. It's two different books. I saw these today and I grabbed them. I paid more. I don't usually pay this much. But the Pretty Christmas Red, I went ahead and grabbed those, so there'll be 2B. And then I have, there's somebody's picture. She looks happy, doesn't she?
Uh-huh.
I don't know who that is. I don't know. It came from one of the books. But I've got this pretty golden yellow with the flowers on it. Ex Libris is clean, and the pages are all in really great shape. And I'm going to do these for $4 each. I paid more than two for those. And then I've got two brown that are solid.
Okay, Mimi.
I can't find them anymore. Like I used to find them by the dozen.
Everywhere at a time.
But
you know,
in the antique malls, they're $8, $10, $12.
Well, yeah, that too. All right. Jay would like C.
Okay, thank you, Jay. And I'm not gutting anything right now. I used to not mind gutting, and I don't mind it. I just am not where I can do it right now.
And she will also take A.
Okay, thank you, Jay. But I thought there might be some interest in the red. So I grabbed those. No interest in the red?
I'm not seeing anyone.
Right, we'll just put those on that stack and not worry about them right now. This is the brown color. Whoever got it, I got these at a thrift. And somebody must have gotten them from the Goodwill and then given them to the thrift. But it's that pretty red mottled color. Oh, I wonder who did that. Oh, Mary Higgins Clark, Catherine Cookson. That's really odd. But who knows if that's really the people. And then there is this one. It's got the pretty pink inside. It's the same cover. And then I have this one. And this is a pretty red and green. Is it upside down? No, it's upside down. Nope. Air condition, hard to keep cranked, T-top rattles, leaks, air noise, windows, electric locks. Somebody's having car issues and they made a list so they could remember. That'll be B.
Okay. That is in. right, I'm not seeing anyone for those.
No problem. We'll get those out of the way. What do y'all want to see? Tell me what you'd like to see. Do you want to see linens? Do you want to see? I've got ribbon. I've got this fabric. If anybody's interested, did anybody say whether they were interested in 12?
No, I didn't see any response. Is anybody interested in the 12? And how about linens, ribbon, fabric?
I grabbed this piece. It's not what I would normally get, but everybody has grandchildren. I don't have any granddaughters, but if I did, I would probably make something out of this. 1, 2, 3.
Paula says linens.
Okay. All right. This is almost 5 yards. And let's see if I can get the sparkle up there. Get the sparkle to show. The whole thing sparkles.
Cute.
And this is, it's got to be a little bit older because it's got the little narrow 2008 Fabric Traditions 2008. And I just can't get it to show you how much sparkle it has. You can kind of catch it right there. But I've got almost 5 yards, and I'll do it for $3 a yard if anybody's interested.
Okay.
I did the fingertip to shoulder, so it could be 5 yards, but to me it looks like it's about maybe 8 inches shy of 5 yards.
And Jen Gibson says she would also like to see linens.
Okay.
Just April will take one.
Thank you, April. The whole thing is glimmery, but it's little teeny tiny dots of glimmer.
Very summery.
It is. It's very pretty. I think it would make a beautiful little summer journal.
Oh, yeah. Bye, Carla. Thanks for stopping in.
Carla. Yeah, have a great weekend if I don't see you this weekend somewhere else. All right. Well, we'll get that out of the way. If anybody comes in and wants some, they can just
Sweetheart Diana will take one.
Okay, great. And that's a yard, so that's 75 cents a fat quarter.
Wow. Stella Bug will love it. Who's Stella Bug? Is that your daughter, granddaughter?
I may have to give some of this to my old neighbor. I bet you her daughter would love to play with it, to make something with it. All right, I'm trying to fold it up instead of wad it up. It just takes a second because it's such a big piece.
Thumbs up, please, if you haven't already, for Pearl.
Yes, please, and thank you very much.
Yes. Girl. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's sweet, April.
It's very sweet.
All right, let's see what we can do now. I've got linens and I've got hankies too, so we can do both.
Okay.
If we want to put this here. All right, I have these. I'll put them on top because I wanted to remember to do them. These are a very, very fine linen. They're not super scratchy like, you know, the denser weave is.
Uh-huh.
But it's very pretty. And these are table toppers. And then they've got these cords so you can tie it around the leg to hold it in place at the corners. So all 4 corners have the ties. And this is not, I would call this a natural color. And there is some slub in it. It has a light slub texture. And it's got the pulled thread at the hem around all 4 sides. And so it's hemmed right there. And I'll do these for $5 each to the first me.
Okay.
And there's 2. And they're both in perfect condition. So if you've got a card table that you like to use, these are perfect because you've got the ties and you can tie it at the leg and it's not going to shift on your table.
Paula's asking what size.
Let me measure it. All right, here it is. It's 36-inch square. That's what I thought, but I wanted to measure it just to make sure. 36-inch square.
Huh. So pretty. Paula said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's just that it's such beautiful linen and it's in such fine condition.
Right.
And if there's no interest, we'll just move those aside because
Okay.
I'll be doing something else with those. Let's see. Where's that black fabric I was looking for? All right. This is a piece that I had in my booth. And it had gotten under something else, and so it didn't sell. And it's a table runner. I was looking at that side. Did I see? No, that's just lint. This one is in perfect condition. There's no stains. I'll measure it real quick and give you the length. Is that a stain or is that a dirt? I think it got dirty. I would find there's a teeny stain there. You know, as soon as I say it, I didn't see any stains, then I see them.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's 40 inches, but it doesn't have any major stains. 40 inches by 17.5 inches in width. You've got pink and yellow here with the purple dots around it, black dots here. You've got purple and yellow here. Your border is crochet pink, and it's not really orange. It has more of a coral look to it than a hard orange. And then you've got your orange here. See, it's not as orange as that, with green and blue and black, and then your purple there. Same thing on both sides. Same thing there. I'll do this one for $5 to the first me. And I had it in my booth for $15.
Okay. All right. Janine will take that.
Thank you, Janine. All right, I have an apron. This is a beautiful aqua sheer. I'm trying to find the front and the back. It's just a sheer apron. And it's got this pretty little, well, it needs to be pressed. It's been folded up in a thing. It's got the pretty stitch. There's a little, you can see just occasionally
How delicate.
a flaw in the stitch. There's one again. But still, it's very delicate, very pretty. There's a very small stain right there. But other than that, it's in perfect condition. It doesn't have any tears or holes or anything like that. And I'll do this for $5 to the first me.
Okay. Hey, Rose. Welcome. How are you?
Hey, Rose. How are you doing?
Nice to see you.
No interest. I'm going to pin this to it so I can remember.
Okay.
We'll just keep moving. I'm just pulling down from the top of this bin, and I'll get down to other linens in just a second. I have a couple more aprons that maybe somebody might be interested in. This is paper white, hand embroidered, 60% linen, 40% cotton, made in Hong Kong. And it has this beautiful, it does need to be pressed.
Real quick, Lori B will take that previous apron.
Okay, thank you, Lori. It's such a pretty one. I love the color.
She said, sorry, Bob is chatting today.
Oh, that's okay. So this is the Paper White Company. It's linen and cotton.
Oh,
and it has this beautiful embroidery and cut work on it. And I'll do this one for $8 to the first me. And I'm looking, it's got the pulled thread at the hem. There's a teeny tiny pinhole, like 3 little pinhole, 4 little pinhole stains right there. I don't see any. It's got this beautiful lace. Just needs to be really pressed. And that lace goes all the way around it. Except at the top. It goes down the 2 sides.
Beautiful.
That's fuzz.
All right. Jill will take that one.
Oh, thank you, Jill. Are you going to wear it? Do you wear aprons?
I think aprons are so cool.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
But I need a bib apron.
Yeah. I just need a bib.
Actually, I need a smock.
Yes.
A long sleeve smock.
Yeah, she says, yes, I do.
Awesome. All right. I have this pink and white gingham. It's tucked. It's pleated. Here, it's got a wide band. It's got the little pocket or big pocket with the cross stitch on it. And they did a really pretty great job at lining up the pocket.
Hey, Katie.
Hey, Katie, how are you doing? Lining the pocket up with the check. It's not perfect, but it's really close. From a distance, you wouldn't notice. And then the bottom of the apron has got the cross stitch on it. And so I'll do this one for $5 to the first me.
Okay.
And then I have one more apron and we can go on to other things.
Katie said, oh, aprons, you're speaking my language.
They're pretty.
This one was really popular. I knew it would be. It's so cute. Let me refresh. Okay, and that is going to go to Jill.
Jill. Thank you, Jill.
Uh, Hi, Pam. Welcome.
How are you doing today, Pam? I need to talk to you. I want to hear what's going on. Is there any change in when you guys are going to get to move?
Yes, inquiring minds would like to know.
We do want to know because we care about you. And I want to
Yes.
visit Spain.
We want to live vicariously through you, Pam.
Yeah. Now, this apron is a little smaller. It's not as big as that one. It's really pretty. It's got a mint green tie. The body of the apron is white. I don't see. Let's see. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to wait and look. I'm not seeing anything. This is a very nice weight of cotton that they used on here. And then it's got the same mint green at the bottom. It's got the little needlework on it. And then it's got the flower here that's appliqued, and it goes, the leaves are appliqued, and it goes up into a pocket. The flower makes a pocket.
Oh, cute.
And then it's got the little embroidery there, and it's got little, these are stitched on, little rhinestones. You can see the little, well, I guess if I got it under the camera, you could see it. There we go. You can see the prongs where they're held on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that one just needs to be retilted, I think. But I'll do this one for $8 to the first me. It's in perfect condition.
So
And I
pretty.
love that pocket. And the little rhinestones, I think, make it super cute.
All right, I'm going to put, and then as soon as she puts it down on the, all right, here we go.
It takes forever, doesn't it? It's such a lag.
Yeah, the lag. All right, it's in. All right, I'm going to refresh. That one was popular as well. All right, and that one is going to go to Pam.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We were talking yesterday. I want to travel. I want to go back. I want to go back to Italy and France. And while I'm there, I want to go to other parts of Europe, and I want to go to Spain.
Oh, excuse me.
And Portugal and all those places.
We're all going to go see Pam when she gets moved.
Exactly. So we got to know the timing. All right,
Right.
I have these. Is there anybody that does? This is crewel, isn't it? Not cruel as in mean, but crewel embroidery.
Thank you, Mimi.
There it is. Yes, bless you.
Thank you.
Is this crewel embroidery?
Ladies, I have no idea. Where are our experts?
Well, I've got 2 of these canvases. They came in a big bundle of things.
Uh-huh.
If you do this kind of embroidery, here's the other one. Oh, that's upside down. It's huge.
Wow, yeah, pretty.
Okay.
Janine says turn it over.
Tell us what it is, Janine. To me, it looks like the design is done. It just needs the background put in. Look at that pretty flower.
It is really pretty. And what did you think it was called? You said crewel?
Crewel, C-R-E-W-E-L.
Oh.
And this says Bucilla Decorator Needlepoint.
Carol says it looks like cross stitch and not crewel.
No, it's not cross stitch.
It is really pretty.
See, it's not it's not crisscrossing. I just would like to find somebody that could take this and finish it, that would be interested in doing that. Because I'm not going to do it. I hate to just trash it or I could take it to a thrift. But if somebody's interested in finishing it, would speak up.
They're saying it's needlepoint.
Needlepoint, okay. One is cruel and one is needlepoint.
Okay.
This is the other one. It's got smaller stitches. But it looks messy on the back just like the other one. But they're both ready to be finished with just the background. And the canvas is the kind that has, it's like 2 holes together. So you can go into that narrow space as well. You're interested in both, Jill? That would make a beautiful piano. It would make a beautiful pattern on a seat.
Oh, yes. Do you want me to put those in? What do you want to do with these?
I'm going to gift them.
Okay.
That's why I asked anybody that was interested to say something. So, Pam has said something about a piano bench. Well, Pam, she's on her. Okay. All right, here we go. There's going to be an A and a B. We'll try to spread the love around. A is the smaller pansies. So just put it in and tell them to go, and whoever gets in there first gets it free.
Okay, hold on.
I've moved them around and shoved them around and kept meaning to do this and would forget about it. And so I want to get these, I'm trying to get things out of my way.
Okay, let me refresh. Okay.
And if I find any more, I'll let you know in all the stuff I have.
Jill is going to get the B.
Okay, thank you, Jill.
And Paula will get the A.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, ladies. And I wish I had more because I would give them away too. I just need them out of my way. I am drowning in stuff. I'm trying to be very, very careful and not buying much of anything right now. Not like I used to. So, trying to get things out of my way. This came in a whole big bundle of stuff ages ago. Let me get these out of the way too. I sold these before. Sold all of them but these. And I've got your name. If you bought some, I can tell you. This is hair weaving thread, but it's a strong thread, and I think it would be great for other stitching. And this is called this color is called burgundy, and there are 60 yards on each spool, and I have 5 left, and they're $1 each. Let's see, 4, 8. Yeah, that was, I sold all of the cream color I had. That's all I have left of that one. Jeannie got 3, Diana got 1, Deanna got 1, and Debbie Ham got a couple.
Okay. I see Cheryl G for 2.
Okay, you got it.
Just April would like 1.
Okay, that leaves 2 more. So, just April, you're going to get 2, and Cheryl G, you're going to get 4, because they're all going away. I'm not moving this thing again. So we're done. Done with that.
Sold.
And I have these napkins. They have the apple and the pear in the center. And then they have the apple and the pear on the corners with the blue and white check and the green trim. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those for $1.
Okay, that is it.
I thought they'd be cute for summer fruits and things like that, or cooking journal. Gonna lag, so I'll wait just a second. Like I said, I'm pulling from the top of the bin. A very nice cotton. And if there's no interest, I'll move those out of the way. And then I counted and then forgot 2, 3, 5 of this one. Very nice cotton. It's got the yellow and green border. And then you've got this, I don't know what kind of, to me it looks like just like a flower, just a paint stroke, it looks like to me. But this is, again, a very, very nice weight cotton.
And these are $1 as well?
Let's see if we can get to some real linens. Over here. Yep, I don't see anybody interested in those. And my feelings are never hurt by that. I just find things, and sometimes I hit it on the nail on the head, and other times I don't. This is a wintry, Christmassy type of thing. It's but it's still really pretty and very good quality. It's a tapestry. It's not printed, it's stitched. Got a little bit of a gold thread that runs through it that gives it some shine. And it's a pretty holly. So it's not a traditional heavy Christmassy looking thing, but it is a winter and Christmas. It's a long. This is doubled, y'all. That's folded.
Wow.
It's huge. And it's got this trim on the edge. So this is like a runner for the length of a dining table. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a note here that says 2 for $4. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if they bought them for that. So there's 8 placemats in this super long, all in really beautiful condition. I'll do the whole set for $15. So that's 8 placemats and the table runner that's probably, let's see, more than 72. Almost, I would say close to 90 inches.
She's asking if those are magnolias.
Well, if they are, they're done in a very small, but the whole pattern is small. But I think they're magnolias. That's what it looks like to me. And magnolias, white magnolias at Christmas are beautiful.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
I had a wreath done that I did with that. And I'm knocking all my stuff over. But I feel like they look like magnolias. And then you've got the little bit of holly around the edges. So it's not an in-your-face
Uh-huh.
Christmas, you could use it throughout the winter, I think. But this is about 90 inches long.
Very pretty.
Might be interested in it next year at Christmas time, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it then.
Right. Nothing wrong with getting things early.
Mm-mm. And the fringe is in really nice shape too. It's a good quality fringe.
Mimi will take that.
Thank you, Mimi.
Congrats, Mimi. That's gorgeous. If I had a big, family and somewhere to use it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's me. I don't have room for it.
Right.
And I've really got to get things out of my space or I'm going to absolutely lose my mind. And it's going to be a quick trip. It's getting to me. All right, I have these I have 3 of these. I think I did these before. This is don't know where I got them. There, let's see. Get that blocked out. There we go. 14 by 44 one piece. It's got the pulled thread. And I have 3 of these. And
so are these like a table
runner? Yep, 14 inches wide by 44 inches long. And there's 3, and I'll do them for $3 each. Really pretty.
Okay.
Beautiful fabric to work with, a stamp on, to dye.
Right. Let me refresh. Those are sold. And Paula will get one.
Okay, thank you, Paula.
Jen Sparkle will get one.
Okay, thank you, Jen.
And Jill will get the last one.
Thank you, Jill.
Sorry, Lori B.
I'm sorry. That's all I have. What is this? Nope, that's something different. I saw more white with the pulled thread. Thought maybe I had missed one.
Paula said, thank you. Lori B said, no problem.
I love all this stuff. I love it. And you know what's so wonderful is to be able to interact with other people that love it too. Because my kids don't. They're not into anything like this. So they like all the new stuff. All right, I have this piece. This is a rectangular doily, and this feels like linen to me. It's a very fine linen, so it doesn't have a really harsh feel to it. And it's got a little stain right here. It's faint, but you can still see it right there. It has a little bit of slub. And that's when you see those things in fabric, that's called slub. And some things have more than the other. And some, like this one, has more. So that means some of the threads are a little more coarse than some of the finer threads. So I've got this one piece. It does have a little bit of a stain there. And who missed out? Lori B, are you interested in this one for $2? It's a little bit different. It needs to be pressed. I'll bet you some of the Resolve would take that out. I'm going to give her first dibs.
Okay. I'm going to put it in, and if she's interested, yes.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Awesome. Yes, Mimi, you're very blessed that Taylor loves that stuff too.
Yeah, my girls don't like anything I do. They're not into any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they want me to do something for them.
Uh-huh.
They can get really into it when they want me to do it for them. Lisa will do a little bit, but you know, she's not really into it either. All right, this is a doily. It's got a what I would call, that to me is a cheap crochet. Okay, but it still can be cut up and used. And it's got this waffle type fabric and this pretty embroidered center. And this is really pretty. To me, this is just cheap thread on the crochet. It could have been better than that. This part's really pretty and I like it. So I've got that. I've got this doily. Got a little stain here, a little stain there, and this is a feels to me like it's may have some acrylic in the thread, but it's a nice weave and a nice stitch. And let's find something else that's in the same size range. This feels like linen. A little slub here and there, and then you've got this very tight filet crochet that's done with the small thread, and that'll be C, and they'll be $2 each.
Okay.
And I have a B and a C somewhere.
Okay. Wait for the go. It's in. All right, let me refresh.
Bye, April. Have a good evening.
Bye, April. Okay. All right. Come back later if you can. After refreshing, Jen Gibson is going to get the C.
Okay, thank you, Jen.
And Paula will get the A.
Thank you, Paula.
Hey, Becky. Welcome. How are you?
Hey, Becky, how are you doing? I miss you. Tell us how you're doing, okay? Let us give us an update on what's happening with you.
How's your sister? All right. Anybody for the B? Janine will take the B.
Okay, thank you, Janine. There's a lot of people I don't see much anymore, and I think about you often, and I wonder, but life just keeps spinning so fast. It's hard to, you know, do anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. What else did I get? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's Lindy? Maybe I need to put that away.
He's probably still working.
Yeah, it's in this. Sometimes she can hop on when she's working. I don't think I sent her a link, though. She may get mad at me. All right. I've got this one. It's that real open. You know, it's tight here in the center, and then it's real open and drapey, which is yummy. And it's got a dark pink and a light pink, and it's got this star in the middle. So that's going to be A. This is the one I was talking about. But a lot of people like pink and green. So this is that dimensional one. It has the little loops, and it's a faded pink and green. It's very soft too, very drapey.
Pretty.
All right, and then that's got a price on it. Let me see if I can find something else in that same range. I'll do this one. I had a bunch of this, and it's got a $2 tag on it, so I offered it up for $2 before. This is that, I can't remember what this cloth is called, but it's real soft, and you can see the warp in the weave. And then this is something I got from the Midwest, I got a whole bunch of this kind of thing in different colors, and that was the only one left. And it's got a stain right there. But I'm going to do all these for $2. I'm trying to empty bin.
Okay. All right, that is in.
You could dye that, and that would be a great fabric to use.
All right, let me refresh. And all right, let's see where, okay. So Janine will get the B.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Me, gift to Lindy. She has A, C. The A or what? Do you know what? Is that the A you're wanting to gift to Lindy? Yes. Okay, so gift the A to Lindy. And then Paula will get the C.
Okay, thank you, Paula. And thank you, Cheryl.
Yes, thank you.
That's very sweet. We've got so many sweet people.
We do. Becky says, I have been cleaning, trying to get ready to destash and reorganize. I have been not feeling that great. Sister is doing good, seeing improvements continually. Miss you all too.
Yeah, it's hard. Life is just plain hard.
And Paula's asking Cheryl if she wanted the C. So let's see.
Well, she likes the pink and green. That's what I was looking at, was that pink and green, thinking, uh-oh, she's going to get mad at me. But I'll find more pink and green. It's okay. I'll find more pink and green. So this is a really pretty piece. I've got 2 pieces. And it's darker on the back. It's kind of an oatmeal color on the back.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like this on the front.
So do you call these doilies as well?
Well, I don't know. This one's bigger. It's just the same thing, but it's bigger. That could be a big placemat or a large doily. That could be a small placemat or a small doily. But I think that they're just doilies.
Okay.
And so I'm going to do, I try to stay with the same pricing, but I'm going to do A for $2, B for $3. It's the larger one. And then I have these, and I have 3 of these. And I'll do them for $2 each. I had them marked.
Very pretty.
Oh, they are. I love cotton like that. I just love cotton.
And what is the price on those?
$2.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. All right. And you have 5 of those. Okay, good.
No, I have 3.
3. Okay.
I have 3 of those, 1 of B and 1 of A.
Okay, that is in. Janine Anderson will take a C.
All right, hold on 1 second. I turned around to grab another stack out of the bin. I literally have one bin on top of another, and they're all full. So Janine's going to get a C?
Yes.
Okay, it leaves 2 more.
And Mimi will take the A.
Thank you, Mimi, and thank you, Janine. So there's 2 more C.
And Janine will take the rest of C if no one else comes in.
All right, if nobody else comes in, you got it. And you tell me, and I bless your heart for telling me you had time to do this today, but you tell me when we need to stop, okay?
Okay.
Because I get in a groove and I don't even pay attention to what time it is. All right. Is anybody interested in B? It's a bigger piece, but it's
Mimi will take that as well.
fantastic. Thank you. I worked until 11 o'clock last night, y'all. Cutting fabric and cutting ribbon and cutting everything. Trying to get things done so I can make the invoicing happen faster. So I'm moving a little slow. I just saw this that I stuck over there. Is anybody interested in a Gottinger silver plated photo album, baby album? It does not like it has looked like it's ever been used, and it's got the little swivel things that you can put a picture in it. And I'll do this for $8 to the first me.
With the little bunnies on there, how cute.
I know, isn't it precious? And then you've got the duck, you've got the giraffe. There's another bunny peeking right there, and the rocking horse and the teddy bear. And they have, it's like a black, and it's simply in there to make it stand out, to give it contrast, to make it stand out. It's really pretty. Hey, Dawn, how are you, Dawn? I'm sorry. I didn't get to send out an email today. I was out going to the chiropractor and running some errands when Wendy sent me a message saying that she could help me today. And so I didn't get to do anything until I got home. It is a steal.
Mimi's going to take that.
Okay. Thank you, Mimi. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Actually, because things fall out. Put it in there.
Hey, Cindy B.
Hey, Cindy. How are you doing? All right. Back to the linens. Back to the linens. We've got this pretty embroidered. It's got texture to it. It's got some depth. A little bit of pulled thread on there. And that is, it's about 8.5 by 8.5 square. A pretty little square. And I've got this little pretty embroidered doily with a little bit of cut work in it, or pulled thread. Sorry, pulled thread. And then there is this napkin. I think I sold all the others. It's got a light blue thread around it, and then it's got this cut work in it. And these are $1, A, B, and C. All right. And it's telling me I need to use it. This is my allergy roller ball.
Okay, that is in.
I don't know what happened to the B. It's here somewhere.
Okay. Janine will take the B.
All right. Thank you, Janine. It's pretty.
Yeah, they're all pretty.
I need to put Debbie's name on that, I guess.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she got a bunch of napkins the last time. And I've got to go dig through and see if I can find any of the sheet fabric. It's begging me for sheet fabric. This one's really pretty, too. Alrighty. I'm going to put these on there so that when I pull them back out, I'll know what I asked for them.
Mimi would like to see A again, please.
Oh, sure. I'll be glad to. Let me get my board. What did I do? Oh, here it is in the chair. That way I can hold it flat. And it's hard to see But you can see the depth if I hold it just right. The depth on those, they're built up, and it's just a pretty leaf pattern. And then these are berries, and so there's some depth to them. They're not flat, and it's got the little bit of pulled thread going around the design. It's really pretty. And I'm going to see if Debbie put a question mark on it so I can remember to ask her. I don't know if she went for chemo today or not. I haven't.
I was thinking that's probably where she went today.
So I'll just put that.
Okay. Mimi's going to take that A.
Oh, thank you, Mimi. It is really pretty. See, I could just hoard all this stuff, but I've got so much. It's just impossible. All right. This, I'll just hold on to that. That's a cut out piece. All right.
Hey, Gail, welcome.
Hey, Gail, how are you doing? This is a napkin. It needs desperately to be ironed. It's got a pretty little scalloped border. Pull it out, you can see it. And it's got the embroidered edge. It's got this pretty cut work and embroidery on the corner. And then the other corners are just normal. But it has that pretty scalloped edge all the way around it. That'll be A. This is B, and it is pretty. So it's got the cut work, but it's embroidered around it. It's got the embroidery stitch around it, and then it's got these flowers. And this is either a coaster or small doily. And then I have this. That's not pretty. I'm not going to put that down. Let's see what this is. This was, it says it's a woven hanky for $3. I don't know where this came from. I get bundles sometimes. The safety pin's stuck. I'm not dealing with it. You get to deal with it. Whoever gets it gets to deal with it. It's a napkin. It's not a hanky. And it's got this, it's the slub textured, slub weave on the fabric. And then it's got the little pulled thread edge. And then the back is just plain. These are all $1. My fingers, I have a hard time with my fingers and I get so frustrated. And that's gotten squeezed. Let's see if I can.
All right, I'm going to put that in.
I got it.
All right, let me refresh. Everybody wanted that B.
Mm-hmm. I think I may have had like a whole set of those, and that's the only one that's left.
That's going to go to Jen Gibson.
Okay, thank you, Jen. It's a really pretty one.
It's very pretty.
Anybody for A or C?
Mimi will take the C.
All right, thank you, Mimi.
Hi, Taylor.
Hey, Taylor. How are you today? How are those kiddos doing? I'll put this over here and see if Debbie wants it.
I'm sorry, it's Lorna, not Taylor.
Oh,
it's Taylor made journal for me.
Yeah,
sorry.
Hey, Lorna, how are you?
I just saw Taylor and it was like, hey, Taylor.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Hi,
so
Lorna.
This is a pretty hanky, but it's got some damage. But it's still got a lot you can work with. There's the damage right there. That could be covered up with something pretty. And it's got this pretty little dainty embroidery at the top. So even if you couldn't use much of that, you could sure use that. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to poke you guys in the eye. All right, that's going to be A.
Is this a napkin?
It could be either a napkin or a hanky. It's that size where it's hard to tell.
Uh-huh.
And then there's this one. This one is, I think, it could be either one as well, because some of the hankies can get pretty big. And this is a super sheer cotton. And there's the corners. And all four corners look like that. They have the pulled thread. And look at that. There we go.
Very pretty.
A little bit of embroidery and this delicate, delicate lace. Crocheted lace.
You see what I started, Lorna?
I thought when she said Taylor, I thought Mimi's daughter had hopped in. All right, so that's going to be B. And I'm going to do A for $1. B and C are going to be $1.50. This has a little bit of damage on the edge there, but you've still got a ton of this pretty crochet to work with. And then you've got all this beautiful embroidery. You've got the kind of a medium blue, orange, pink, purple, and green. And these are adorable. And then you've got it across the center on all four sides. And then the flowers are on all four sides. That'll be $1.50.
Okay. All right. That is in.
One of the things I am working on, I've been digging through things and pulling out all the pretty boxes I have. And I'm going to start filling them up with things and offering them up at different sales. I'm going to get started on that this weekend because I've got bins of lace that are in my way.
Okay, Jill will get the A.
All right, thank you, Jill.
And Dawn Mess will get the C.
All right, Dawn, thank you.
Mimi says to Diana, I'll have to ask Taters to post Richard with his new glasses he got Monday. Oh my gosh, I bet he's so cute.
And I'll show this again in case everybody didn't see it well. It's gorgeous, y'all. It's a sheer. You can see the fabric through it. See how sheer that cotton is? And it's in great shape. It's not worn thin. It's made that way. And it's got this beautiful crocheted lace. And it's got this really pretty pulled thread and embroidered design on all four corners. And it's huge. See if we can get that. There we go. It's well worth $1.50.
Absolutely. Anybody for this one?
I mean, this would be so pretty overlaid on something.
Becky. We definitely missed you. She said, wouldn't be good to blow your nose with.
No, I don't think it's a hanky. I think it's a fine napkin for like a party.
Okay. Refresh. It's sold.
All right. Thank you.
So it's going to go to here.
Well, Lorna, my grandson's name is Eric Taylor, and he's marrying his fiance today, and her name is Taylor.
Oh my gosh.
I know, isn't that funny?
This is going to go to Lori B.
Okay.
Sorry, Cindy.
I have more linens. Don't lose hope.
Yes, there's plenty more to come.
This is just what I have in this room. I have a closet full. I have more bins. All right, this is a little table runner. It's just a little simple cotton. It's just a plain little cotton. I see aging stains here. I don't think it stains as much as it's maybe just aging where it was sitting in a drawer.
Uh-huh.
And this is a pink. It's not red, it's a pink. And you've got this design here. The leaf. I don't know if that's a little bug or if I think that's just part of the flower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have tons of aging stains and all the lumps and bumps. So that's on both sides. It is 11 1/4 inches. And see, there's a little bit staining here. When it's around the edges, you feel like it must just be from where it was stored, dust and dirt. That's
Right.
yellow right there too, so I don't know. That could be just food stains. And this is 37 inches long, but it's got that pretty embroidery on it. That's going to be a, get that pen out of the way so I don't get ink on it. This is a table runner. And it is eyelet, and it's got a, I see a little stain right there, a little wear here. That's coming loose a little bit right there, but wouldn't that be awesome to take that off and use that? That's what I would do. So I'm going to do A for $1.50. B does not have any, it's got a slight stain there and that little damage, but I'm going to do it for $2. And there's only one, and I didn't measure it.
Just an A and B this round?
I know, I'll put a C down too. This is 13 1/2 inches, and I'm getting a little ditzy-fied right now. My brain is just kind of, I've been going nonstop all day. So it's 48 inches in length. And then I've got a whole chair full of stuff right here. I'm just pulling from the chair. So that's going to be B. And then this is a table runner. And it is a newer. It's got $2.95 on it. Don't know where it came from. Don't know if I paid that for it. I don't care. I'm going to do it for $1.50. But it's newer. It's not the older stuff. Had a tag right there. But it's still perfect to cut up and use. And so that, let's see. It is 12.5 by about 36. So let me put it on here. That will make it easier for everybody to see the pattern in it. So you've got lots of edging you can use and lots of pretty crochet you can cut out of that. So that'll be $1.50. You can't even go into the thrift stores here and get anything for a reasonable price anymore.
Oh, I believe you.
It's horrible.
All right, I'm going to put this in. Dawn says she loves the new word ditzified.
I come up with new things all the time. People look at me strangely, too.
Hey, Deb. Deb's crafting room is in the house.
Hey, Deb. How are you doing?
She will take that B.
Oh, you're going to love that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And Sweetheart Diana will take that C.
Okay, let me get this. This is what I need. I'm getting tired, but it's just normal. I've been running. I got up. I let myself relax in this morning for a little while after the clock went off at 7. I thought I turned that off, but I didn't. It went off, and I didn't push myself too hard. But then I needed to go to the chiropractor, and then I ran some errands, and I went shopping. I found some clothes. I'm so excited.
I bet.
I found some clothes, and nobody wanted a.
No, that's still available.
All right, what did I put on that?
$1.50.
$1.50. That's what I thought. Can't write. Usually I go and I look and I can't find anything. Well, I got a pair of slacks. You know, they're the pull-on, kind of like khakis, but they're capris. So I'll have those for spring. And I got a silk blouse, and I got a linen blouse, and
that's awesome.
Several dresses.
So nice when you can find a bunch of things, you know, that you like, and
I know it's hard.
That's a good price and all that.
I had some fun conversations with some of the ladies that we bumped into each other, trying to get past each other in the aisles. This is one of those bread things, bread basket cover or liner. And that's the little pattern on this corner. It does need to be ironed. And then the other 3 corners have that pretty little flower embroidered on it. Yeah, Value Village is a business. Now, this was the North Fulton Charities, and they are a local charity. You know, they support the local area, and I like to go there and look for books. They get a nice selection of books there. All right, this is a piece of a tablecloth. I think it must be like a 4th or just a piece. It's got that beautiful cut work. I may have gotten this from somebody else, as far, you know, for all I know. I've got so much. It's gotten so mixed up. So this is, I'm going to turn it this way. That's the pretty pattern. You've got that embroidery. You've got the dots leading there. And then you've got this pretty embroidered pattern around the edges underneath that pattern. And then in between, you've got the dots continue on. You've got that pretty little cut work. And you see how that goes up on that corner. So this is the corner. So I'll put this down. I don't know where I got it. It feels wonderful. I don't remember having this myself, so I must have gotten it from somebody else, and it's gotten mixed up. Things got really mixed up as I was trying to get ready to move. I was just throwing things everywhere. So I'm going to do $1, $2 on this one, $1 on A and B. I'll just put this, and we'll keep those 2 together. A and B will be $1. And this is a pretty, it's in a pointed shape. You can see it there. Yeah, good. You can see it. It's a nice big piece too. That'll be B. And it is, you got lots of border you can cut off, and then lots of the innards you can use. And this is about 17 inches at the lowest, at the longest point. And then C will be $2.
Okay, so
so nice. That's such a pretty price.
Tell me again the prices.
1, 1, 2. Oh, I don't like to do anything with Goodwill. My daughter does. She'll just take, because it's easy to drop things off. They make it super easy to drop things off. I try to go to Salvation Army, but all of them have closed around here because Goodwill has put them out of business. And when the CEO makes millions of dollars, there's an issue.
For sure. It's a shame.
And so much of their stuff is now sold online. So they have people looking through everything and taking the really high dollar things.
Absolutely. Yep. Jen Gibson is going to get that B.
Oh,
B was very popular.
Yep. It's different.
Yes. Okay. And anybody for the A or C?
That C is a wonderful fabric. Maybe it's meant for me to keep it. We have several that are church organized or organized in the local, area to support local people. So I go to those.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to put that up there. Actually, I'm going to put it over there. Then I can remember to keep it. And I'll put this on here so that I can remember. That'd be really pretty pressed out. I'll see if Debbie wants it. All right, these are that really fine thread.
Bye, Janine. Rob some for me too.
Oh, we don't have that here. I mean, well, send me some if you rob it, okay? Because I could use it. All right. I'm trying to get it up there where you can see how tiny that thread is. And so that is a doily or Adamagaskar, simple Adamagaskar. There's the center. It's a square. And I have 2 of those. So 2A. And I'm just getting what's next to it. This is the same thing. It's a lighter color. And it's bigger. And I have 2 of those. We'll just do A and B this time. We'll do A for $1 and B for $1.50.
Okay.
So this is more of a natural color thread, and this is more of a ivory color thread.
Okay, those are in.
That's a teeny thread.
All right, sweetheart Diana will take a B.
Okay, thank you, Diana.
Jay will take an A.
Thank you, Jay.
Gail will take the other B.
That's Gail Fava, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Gail.
And Don Mess will take the last A. So those are sold.
Fantastic. Thank you, ladies. I have been trying to clean up and organize, and there's no room to do that in. My living space, if my daughter came over, she would have a heart attack. It doesn't bother Liam. He doesn't care. He's a little boy.
Yeah.
I make a tent. As soon as he walked in, there's I haven't put a curtain up there yet because I don't know what I want, and it's got a blind that I pull down, so I haven't been worried about it. But the 2 brackets are up there for a curtain. So as soon as he came in the other day, he hopped on the day bed and said, "Where's my fort?" So I get up there and I wrap. I took a piece of drop cloth and just used rubber bands and wrapped it around each thing up there, and then draped it over the bed. And he was happy as a little bug in a rug.
I bet.
He was just in heaven. So,
Don Mess wants to know what you called this.
Call what?
This fabric or this thread. Would you say aloe?
I don't know the stitches. I do not know crochet stitches at all. But it is a very, very small thread. You can see that right there, how small that thread is.
I thought you said something like aloe Madagascar or...
Oh, that's what the things that go over the arms of the chairs and the sofa are called.
Oh, okay.
And I can't say it right.
Gotcha. I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
but I don't know
Yeah, I can't say it right.
what to say it, how
All
to
right,
say it.
that is a pretty this is a pretty napkin or placemat, but it's a really fine peach colored. I can't hold it still if I put it on my arms. I'm gonna put it on here, and then I can turn it. And that's the pattern, but it's a very pale peach color. And it's soft as a hanky. I can't say it. I try to say it and then I butcher it. Madagascar. It's what those things are called. And this, I guess, is just a rectangular doily. And then this is really pretty. I like to hold on to these things, but I just can't. So this is a large doily. So this will be $1.
How much is
B and C will be $2 each.
Okay.
Okay. This is C. Now this is a tiny, tiny thread. This is done with almost like a sewing machine thread.
Oh, look at that.
And I should charge more, but I'm not going to charge more than $2. But it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It's got this raised flower here and around the edge. It's got I can't think of the right word. It's raised. It's got depth to it.
It's beautiful.
It's flat. This has got the raised look to it, and then you get that in there as well. It's gorgeous. So that's B and that's C. Yep. That's it. Carol got it.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, okay. This is a popular round. Let me refresh.
I wish I probably do have more like this. It's all in bins all over the house. Okay. Hey, Alyssa, how are you doing?
Hi, Lisa.
I said Elisa. I said Alyssa. I want to say Alyssa, but I know it's Elisa. My daughter's name is Lisa, so I try to remember that.
Okay, Jill will take the C.
All right, thank you, Jill.
Mimi will get the A.
Thank you, Mimi.
And Jay will get the B. Those are sold.
Yeah, if I don't stop and think about it, I'll say it wrong.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Carol, for putting that in. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
Yep. And I can never say it right. All right. Let's see what else we can find. All right, this one is different, and this one just needs somebody to love on it and do what they need to do with these flowers. We'll just do this by itself. I'm going to do this for $4 to the first me. This is it just needs to be pressed out, starched a little bit, and I think these are supposed to be tulips.
Yeah, I'd say. Bye, Cheryl G. Thank you.
Bye, Cheryl. Have a great evening. I try to back away from I don't want to shout in everybody's ear. There it is.
That's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to put this in.
So this just needs it, but it's in great shape other than the fact that it's just been in a bin and needs some love.
All right, anybody for this one?
All right, well, I'll do a price reduction to $3, but that's as low as I'm going to go because I know it's worth a lot more than that.
I'm going to put that in for 3.
I mean, you could take these flowers off and use them on things. They're just attached.
Oh. All right, I'm not seeing anybody for this.
Okay, well, let me write that on there and stick it to it. No. Remember. Let me see what else I have. All right, napkin. We're just looking at dull stuff right here. I don't see anything exciting. All right, there's this. I had offered this before at 4. It's a table runner. It's white with a pale pink thread just in these little cut work areas. It's got pretty cut work here. This is a tape. So this is tape work. And then it's got the little cut work with the pink embroidery on it. And it's got a rickrack like, to me it doesn't look like rickrack because it's curved instead of pointed, but it is a kind of a rickrack.
That's beautiful.
It is, and I don't see any stains on it. It's been used, it's worn. It doesn't have holes or anything, but you can tell it's been loved and used. And it is 34 inches in length and 15 3/4 inches across. Or acrossed, as some people say. I've never heard that before. I had never heard that. And now I've heard it several times. It's like across. And it's like, oh, is there a T on the end of that word? I never knew that. I'm like, okay. All right. Let's see if I can come up with something else. Let's look in here and see. Oh, it's fabric.
And what are you asking for this one?
I'll do that for $2.
Okay.
And that's because I had a $2 thing sitting there. Is your honey working tonight?
He actually came in just a little bit ago.
Okay.
I need to run down and unlock the door. My mom decided to come back over.
Oh, okay. She's having a harder
enough today.
She's having a harder time because that memorial's coming up.
I know. I saw. Me too.
It just makes it all. It just
refreshes everything.
It does. It does. Nobody's interested in that one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't put it in. I thought you were going to put something else in.
Well, I can. I was trying to find something that I could put in that same price range, and I'll do this. So this will be A.
Okay.
I was just busy looking at stuff, trying to find something. This is another table runner, and it's got that kind of lace on it. So this is all machine done. You know, it's not handmade. You can see where it's stitched. Somebody probably may have made it, but it's machined. It's not hand crochet. And I don't know if I can get that up there where you can see the texture in it. There we go. See, it's got that loopy texture.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
It is pretty.
And I would take that sucker apart. I'll do both of those for $2.
Okay.
And this one is about the same size as that one.
All right, I'm going to put this in. and I will be right back.
Okay. All right. I don't see anybody else coming in, so it looks like Becky is going to get B. Thank you, Becky. Now, you know I've got a $10 minimum. I'm happy to hold things for 1 or 2 sales. So for really I'll hold things for about 4 weeks. And then if it doesn't meet the 10, I just put it back into inventory because we know the shipping is horrible. Thank you, Dawn, on the really small orders. You're working and lurking? I like to work and lurk too. What you working on? Are you working on anything special? I still haven't gotten my stamp, and it's my change of address that's doing it. And here's the bizarre thing. They're sending me daily emails showing me what's coming my way, but none of it's my mail. It's to other people here at this address. It's like, well, I'm so glad I know when the guys upstairs are getting mail, but I haven't seen any of my stuff show up. This is a collar, and it is beautiful, Battenberg. And so this is the back of the collar, and this is what comes down the front. It's got this pretty embroidery here, and it's got that same embroidery here on the back, and it's seamed at the shoulder right there. And they did a beautiful job matching the Battenberg pieces. I do too. It's not at my daughter's, or it wasn't yesterday. It's not here, so I'm hoping I got my email. They had been shipped. Oh, thank you. They had been shipped, but I still haven't gotten it, and I haven't gotten any notification. And I'm waiting for a check, and I still haven't gotten it. So I'm getting really frustrated. So this is a Battenberg collar. I had it in my booth. Is this it? For $19. I'll do it for 10, but I'm not going to let go of it for less than 10.
Okay, I'm going to put that in.
It's in perfect condition. And you've got all that beautiful Battenberg. And you could wear that. This is kind of a 70s thing that they would put on with a dress.
Yeah. Okay, that is in.
If it were a little ratty-tatty.
Pearl, I think I'll go another 20 minutes and
that sounds perfect.
To call it a day.
I'm starting to get kind of fatigued. Okay. And I have to go in and clean things off my sofa bed, day bed.
Take a rest the rest of the evening.
Gunny sack. You're exactly right.
Yeah. Gunny sack, yep.
And if there's no interest, it's okay. I'll put it up.
Okay.
And I'll be doing more digging. This is a small, like a child-sized pillowcase. So it's got some nice cotton. And to me, it feels like 100% cotton. But it's got this pretty, what Donna Little would call bumpy lace. Let's see. All right, let's do this. And that is done with a very, very fine thread. Now, when you get really super close, you can see there's a little fray there, a little fray there. But you're getting about
Hey, Chris.
About 34 inches. Hey, Chris. 34 inches of that lace, plus this cotton that you can stamp on, coffee stain, avocado dye, whatever you want to do to it. So that'll be A. This is a ratty, not ratty, but gauzy. I don't know if this was it's got a safety pin in it. Let me take that off. I don't know if this would have been used for a valance. All right, come on. There we go. You could use like the clips and use it for a valance. It's got this little bit of slub look to it with a little bit bigger threads. It's got a crocheted edging. And it is, I think this would make a pretty valance. It's 2 yards long. There is a stain here. A little hole there. I think that may have been where that safety pin was. A little stain right there. But you're getting 2 yards of crochet trim plus this gauzy cotton fabric. So I'll do A for $1.50 and B, I'll do $1.50 for both. Just do $1.50 for both.
Okay.
Let me put this with that.
All right, that is in.
Can't write. So you're getting that pretty bumpy lace right there. That's gorgeous.
Okay, those are sold. Let me just refresh here. Okay, Becky will get the A.
Okay, thank you, Becky.
And Jen Gibson will get the B.
All right, thank you, Jen. It's a pretty piece. You could coffee stain that and
Casey.
Hey, Casey, and stamp on it to make a valance if you wanted to use it for a valance.
Yes, and it's pretty. That's a really pretty piece.
You can stamp on things and cover up little things like that. All right, that stack is getting pretty tall right there. It's going to fall over any minute. All right, I'm going to throw this down on here. This would be an easy fix on all three of these little pieces. Just do a light stitch there, but you can see in a few places where the threads have broken. So this is really ideal to use, like right there where it's broken. This would be easy to fix. You could probably repair that, but again, over here, it's coming loose. So I would probably just take it apart. A little bit of staining right there. That's going to be A. All right. So we're going to have multiple pricing because we're getting into bigger things. I'm going to do that for $1.50.
Okay.
That teeny crochet lace is hard to find. I've got this. To me, this is almost, but not quite a butterscotch color. It's just aged because I can see it a little bit lighter in different places. Hold on a minute. I'm getting wheezy. Get some water. And so this is a pretty little table runner. It's the light crochet, fine crochet. 9 1/4 inches by 21 inches. That'll be $2. And you can see what I'm talking about right there. See the difference in the color? A little bit of a stain there. So you could wash it and see if it changes it. But it's a nice weight to use. if you're going to use it for junk journaling, it's a nice weight. This is similar to those others we had a few minutes ago in the pattern, but the thread is different and the edge is different. And this is, and you could easily take those apart. 11 and a half. Yeah, 11 and a half square.
Pretty.
So, what did I say on this? 2.
2 is on 2 for B, 150 for A. Did you want this one for 2?
Yeah, that one for 2 too.
Okay. All right.
What I'm going to try to do is sort things. I had them somewhat sorted, and then I had to pile them all back in the bin.
All right, let me refresh. And these are sold. Jen Gibson will get the C.
All right, thank you, Jen.
Dawn Mess will get the B.
Thank you, Dawn.
And Mimi will get the A.
Thank you, Mimi. The dust gets to me sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And I did, the move was in such a big hurry at the last minute. I got to the deadline and had to move. And this place is great, but there's no return vent down here. So I'm getting a lot of dust. It's not going anywhere, just like it was in the other house. So I've got an air cleaner. I've got to get another filter for it and get it going, and that'll help.
Oh, yeah, they do help.
Yeah, having all this fabric and paper and stuff doesn't help. All right. This has a safety pin in it. Has a price on it of $2. But we're not going to do that. It's just a little cotton doily. It needs to be pressed. That'll be A. It's going to be $1. This one's going to be $1. B will be $1. It's a little bit bigger, but I'm just looking at the price.
Okay.
I paid $1, so I don't mind letting it go for $1. This lady had a 50% off. So I'm losing money on the tax, but I don't care. I just need for this stuff to go away. So let me use the magic blue board and let you see the pattern a little more close up. And these don't really, I haven't seen stains. They just really need to be pressed. I think they just got squashed into. So there's the pattern on that. This one ruffles, I think. It should ruffle a little bit. So I'm going to fold it in half.
Are these all $1?
They're all $1.
Okay.
And this one would be great. You can cut this out of the center and then cut that and use that for whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right.
Just need breathing room.
And those are in.
And you could tell me when, give me a 3-minute warning, and
I will.
Because I totally lose track of time.
All right. Jen Gibson will get the B, as in boy.
Thank you, Jen.
Chris will get the C.
Thank you, Chris.
And Jay will get the A.
That was Jay, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everybody. All right, come on. I don't like to force it when it doesn't want to go through the thread because I don't want to pull threads all out of whack. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see. What have I got? What have I got? Oh, let me do this. There may be people that are totally bored with. I picked this up the other day because I haven't seen it in a while, and it was in their clearance. And the last time I did this, that row is a total wash. That wouldn't even go with it. But the last time I did it, I did the 2 rows because it's like 2 rows that are different. They're alternated in different things. So 2 rows for, let's see, 1, and I have to cut it here, and then 2. I'll do 2 rows for $2, and you're getting the full 45-inch width. So it's not just this, it's twice this. And I have enough to do 1, 2, actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have enough to do 12 rows.
Okay.
So you can use it as a tie. You can use it, cut the pieces out, just use it in blocks. It was really popular before, and since it was clearanced, I went ahead and got some.
Okay, Becky will take 2.
Okay, thank you, Becky.
All right, anybody else for this? This is really cute fabric.
Well, the nice thing is you can just use just a plain muslin type fabric or something that's in that natural color and use this as a band across it.
Okay.
Yep, that's right, Becky. 2 sets,
yeah,
4
2
rows.
sets, 4 rows. All right, sweetheart Diana will take 1.
Okay, thank you, Diana. I'll get that out of the way. It just happened to be sitting on that bin. All right. Alrighty, let's see. What can I do? What can I do? All right, I've got this piece. You can see the damage right there. But you've got all this pretty crocheted trim. And you can see the thread. So see, this is a coarser thread. Some of those others are done with almost a sewing thread. There's a little hole right here. This is linen. It's more of a loose weave. All right, come on, show up. A little weir hole there. There we go. You can see the weave in it now. So that'll be A, and that'll be $1. This is a pillow cover. So if you've got a round pillow, you can put it in there, or you can take it off and use it and cut it up. But it's fairly large. It is 13.5 inches. That'll be B, and that'll be $1.50.
Okay.
And then let's see what I have. Okay. I've got another of these. I will try to go through and sort things so I can do this a little bit better next time. This has got the pineapple. And you've got your pieces. You could take those apart and use those. That'll be $1.
Okay.
It's a little stained. Not stained, but looks like it's a little dirty.
All right. I'm going to put this in. And I think maybe 1 or 2 more rounds, and I'm going to have
That's
to call it a day.
Yeah, we can stop whenever you
Yeah, let's do 2 more rounds and then let me refresh.
Yeah, yesterday's wearing on me really hard. I'm
Okay.
tired.
Chris will take the C.
Thank you, Chris.
And Jen Gibson will take the B.
Thank you, Jen.
And Mimi will get the A. So those are sold.
Thank you, Mimi. And I mentioned this yesterday, and I think we in toile. I have some black and white Waverly toile and the black and white ticking that matches it. I took apart a king size comforter. So I have the polyester batting. It's new. This comforter set was never used because it was a second. And it turned out some of the trim, the piping, was wrong. And so it's never been used. But I've got a king size piece of batting. And it's big. It's not heavy, but it's big. And I think I said I would take $10 for it if anybody is interested. If anybody is doing sewing and needs a lot of batting.
All right.
A lot of batting.
Put that in. Okay, that's in for the batting, and Jay will take that.
All right, Jay. I squeezed it into some like a big black garbage bag, and then I got another one over it and got most of the air out of it. This is what I'm going to do. Let me write it down. I'll find a box that it goes in, and I'll see what the shipping is going to cost you with your zip code. And I'll let you know. And if it turns out that it's more than you can afford to pay, then we'll just cancel it and we won't worry about it, okay? I just don't want to hold on to it. It's taking up a lot of space in my space, and so I just want to get rid of it. So we'll see what that comes to. And then you can, if you need to say, no, I don't want it, it's not going to upset me. It's not going to hurt my feelings or anything like that. You have that option. All right, this is a beautiful little doily.
That is pretty.
Come on, there we go. Look at how fine that is. And when you think about how many times they looped and stitched,
oh, yeah.
I don't see any stains on this. I don't see any tears. There's a little bit of a loose thread right there, but it doesn't look like it's affecting, and a little bit right here too. So that'll be A. Here is a beautiful big one. There's a little stain right there, but this is a beautiful pattern, and it's fairly large. So I'm going to do $1.50 on A and B. Actually, I'm going to do $1.50 on A, B, and C. These are all in really great condition and really pretty and nice sizes. This does have a little bit of staining on it, though. This could be cut and used in a lot of different ways, too. And this was a very fine thread, and this is a fillet. This is what the fillet crochet looks like when it goes over the line. So I think $1.50 is reasonable.
Okay, and Jasper's asking if you have, I guess she's saying any of the same.
Are you talking about, what are you talking about, Jasper? Are you talking about crochet, doilies? What are you talking about? Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's cool, Casey.
I'll try to sit and watch that. Yeah. I need to do some doilies. What I've got right here is just a big mishmash that got thrown into a bin when I moved. And so I can't tell you that I could put my hands on a lot of anything that's the same at this point. I'm going to try to sort through what I've got and see if I can get some organization with it. So perhaps at the next sale, I'll have some that are organized where I've got multiples of the same thing or sets.
All right. These are sold. Jen Gibson's going to get the A.
Oh, thank you, Jen. I'm actually glad any of y'all get these because I know y'all love them as much as I do. Making sleeves. Okay. Send me an email and give me the parameters, the size you're looking for. And if it's short sleeve, long sleeves. And when you say sleeves, I don't know if you're talking about a cap sleeve, a short sleeve, a mid sleeve, or a long sleeve. So send me an email with that information. And if I find things that I feel like will work for you, I'll take pictures and let you know.
Let's see. She said, okay, long sleeve. Where was I? Deb is going to get the B. Deb's crafting.
Okay, thank you, Deb.
And Becky will take the C.
Okay, thank you, Becky. All right. Well, it's 5:30. And I've been talking in between. So do you want to do another round or are you done?
Go ahead, do one more round and then we'll.
Okay. No, I don't want to take it. I don't want to take advantage. I'm very grateful for you.
Oh, you're welcome. I don't mind at all. You know that.
I know, but I get to rolling and I don't even think about the time.
That's okay. We want to just, thank everybody again for coming and supporting Pearl today and helping her out.
It is a huge, huge help. The more I get out of here, the better my life will be. All right, we'll do one more round. This is the last round, y'all. This is one of those bun things. Or biscuit things, however you want to call it. A bread basket kind of thing. The back of it is a pretty pink, and it's got the tape lace that matches the Battenberg. I've only got one of those. That's going to be $2. That'll be A. I thought I had all of these together that day, but apparently I didn't because I keep finding them. This is one of those pretty towels. It's got a teeny tiny little hole right there and a little bit of a stain, but look at that lace.
Oh, shoot. Ignore that. Sort of typing and I hit enter.
It's bread warmer. Yeah. So it's got a little bit of staining on it, but that lace is amazing. That'll be $2. And then let's see what else I've got. Okay, this one is $2. It's an old one. This is an old one, y'all.
How much was A?
They're $2.
Okay.
All three of these will be $2.
All right.
This is one I've been holding on to. And I should do more for it, but I'm not. I'm going to do $2. I appreciate you all. Now this is it has the slub texture to it. I don't think it's linen, but it could have some linen in it. Usually when I rub fabric like that, if it's cotton, it doesn't burn. Unless if I did it for like 10 minutes, it would. But with linen, as soon as I start rubbing it, if my thumb starts getting hot, I know it's got linen in it. But look at these. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. A little bit of breakage there, tiny stain there, teeny tiny hole there. But $2.
Okay.
And this is the last of the day. and I am going through things, and as your box will allow me, and y'all need to be really thankful for the change at the post office with the ground advantage. If your package is 4 pounds 3 ounces, I can go up and I can add more. Now, if your package winds up being 3 pounds and 12 ounces, then I can't add much to your order without increasing your shipping. So I'm trying to put in what I can in each package. And then I've had people, when I've held their order over, even though they've paid for it, they knew I was having another sale, and they said, well, just hold it. And the weight was an additional 2 pounds, and it only went up 50 cents.
Wow.
So I have no problem holding. I can't hold things for months and months, but I have no problem holding things over for a couple of sales, a couple of invoicing periods.
Right.
Give you money on shipping.
All right.
Happy to do that.
All right. So Jen, after refreshing, Jen Gibson is going to get the C.
Okay. Thank you, Jen.
Dawn Mess will get the A.
Thank you, Dawn. I love that. I love the Battenberg.
They're all pretty. Those are beautiful.
I know, that's so pretty.
And Becky will get the B.
Okay, thank you, Becky.
So those are sold.
And Wendy and I, are we selling again Thursday, or is that the week we're not?
Yeah. Thanks for a while.
It's the week we're not. Is that right?
Well, we will.
We will. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be selling again on Thursday.
Yes.
And
we are. Go ahead.
I just couldn't remember the time frame. I've got it written down, but it's not where I can put my eyes on it right now.
Well, next Saturday we're having a memorial type celebration of life service for my dad, and so that's on Saturday. So and plus, we'll have people coming in and such, but we are definitely gonna plan on selling Thursday.
Okay.
So, and again, it'll be our usual start time at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Yep. Is it going to be on your channel this time?
Yes.
All right, remind me that I need to talk to you about your hours. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because what I have to do is periodically, I have to look at how many sales are still out there in my StreamYard.
Okay.
Because you only get so many hours.
Right.
And then you just delete them. That's all you have to do is delete them.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, with that being said, I will get the sale posted, and we'll send out, notification messages or whatever. But yeah, because I'm going to start invoicing every other week. I just think it's just hard to, it just never ends for me, really.
Right.
Because you're selling, you're constantly either getting something ready, invoicing, packaging, so I think that if we're going to stick with trying to sell every week like we have been, I think just every other might be, and and I think it'll be better too for the buyers as well.
I think so too.
Because you'll save on postage usually. But anyway, so hey, sweetheart, just because
I did, Cindy, I did. Thank you. And Becky, yes, you can put in when your sale is. You sure can. We like to support other people. I'm finding different boxes, things that are different that I'm going to be filling with lace and goodies. And so this is one of them. This box will be coming up in a future sale filled with lace and goodies.
And Cindy wanted to know if you received.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
yeah. When she's spending a lot of money, she prepays me a little bit. So it sits in my PayPal. I don't move it out of PayPal. until I'm ready to ship. Until your item ships, your money stays in my PayPal account. I don't move it to my bank account.
Yeah, wasn't that cute, Casey?
I know. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was really
Sunday,
pretty.
March 10th. Okay, so it's this Sunday. Gotcha.
Oh,
And it'll be 3:30 our time.
okay.
Pearl.
Awesome.
All right, gotcha, Becky. And you're welcome. And
Well,
thank
I'm
you.
just not going to have another.
everybody
I'm not going
coming.
to have a pop up then, because it would probably be on Sunday if I did it. So I'll just
Yeah.
hold off on that, Wendy.
Okay. Well, you can look at, sometime early next week if you want to. Just let me know.
Yeah.
I might, So anyway, with that being said, thank you all again.
Yes.
Have a great weekend.
Absolutely. And
And-
just remember to lift everybody in the group up that has prayer needs.
Yeah, 2:30, Casey.
Yeah.
For you on Sunday. Pearl, can you put Becky's link in? Yeah, we'll put it in for you guys.
Give me just a second and I'll go out there. Let me go find. Have you already created a link for it, Becky? Tell me if she responds.
Okay.
And let me find her.
Becky, do you have your link in there yet? We're going to post it in here if you did.
Let's see.
Oh.
Friday 10. Well, that's all. It would be in the live section. Let me look back there.
She said she did put it in there, but she's going to make it public, so give her a second.
Well, I've got your link. What I'm going to do is go ahead and pop your link in the chat. I'm going to pop the link in there and everybody can go and subscribe.
Great idea.
So that's Becky's channel. And if you haven't subscribed to her, please go ahead and subscribe. And then if she's using StreamYard, it won't show up unless you go look under the live tab. And that's where I am. And I don't see it yet, Becky. So, and I know Wendy's got things to do and we need to let her get off. So you guys just go to Becky's channel and subscribe.
And click on the little bell for the notifications as well.
Absolutely. And so then you'll be able to catch that sale. And she'll have some wonderful goodies. She always has really unique and unusual things. I love you guys. I just appreciate you so much. So good, Casey. I know she appreciates that.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Casey, might tune in to you tomorrow for a bit.
Yep. Are y'all jelly plating tomorrow? Or are you working on the thing? I don't know what. Or
I think Sunday he's jelly plating with
Sunday. That's right.
Lindy, yeah, and then tomorrow he's working on his mixed media project.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, or I don't
The
know.
hidden paper clips. Yeah.
He's doing something tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it'll pop up on mine.
Yeah.
Come in and sit down in front of my computer, so I'm sure I'll see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in my craft room tomorrow. So
you give your honey a squeeze and tell him I said thank you.
Oh, I will. All right, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.